Three down. Check Mike, 99. Let's go! Run! On there, get nowhere. Here we go. Tight right. Three down. Check four. Blue 80.
All right, this game is started. I did want to say the Rutgers are coming off of a very close win last week for their first win of the season, and FAU come off of a close win as well last week. FAU's got the ball right now, two to the right, one to the left, and one in the backfield. Option play. He hurdles over a man, gets 4-yard rush, brings up 3rd and 9.
Three down. Check Mike, 99.
Dexter's back pass. He gets it out to the receiver to the left. A 4-yard gain for prime time. Brings up 4th and 5, and FAU's going to have to punt to the Rutgers. All right, I got my partner Luca Garcia in the booth with me tonight. The Rutgers are going to start out on the 26-yard line. They hand it off up the middle. 3-yard rush brings up 2nd and 7. Rutgers come out 3 to the left, 1 to the right, empty backfield. He's going to pass over the middle to Clark for a 13-yard reception. Brings up 1st and down for the Rutgers. Rutgers are going to hand it off this time to Cross for a 15-yard gain. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Rutgers. They're going to come out 2 to the left, 1 in the backfield. Read option play. The quarterback keeps it and scrambles for a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 coming up.
Man left. 4 down. Check three. Let's go.
2 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield. He's audible. Read option again, and he gets stopped in the backfield for a 4-yard loss. It brings up 3rd and 6.
Check tight right. Solo out there. Check that. 4 down. Let's go.
2 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield. Man in motion. Hands the ball off, And Cross is going to get stopped for a 3-yard loss. Brings up 4th and 8, and the Rutgers are going to have to punt back to FAU. The punt is away. They punted it through the end zone. The FAU is going to come out, start on their own 20-yard line. They come out 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball off. He runs over 1 and gets 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield. Takes the handoff. He rolls out, hits his receiver for a 13-yard gain. Ronnie Shanahan Jr. 2 to the right, the left, 2 in the backfield. He takes the handoff, throws it over the middle again, and it's broken up. That pass, throws that ball away. Brings up 3rd and 10 for Florida Atlantic. They're going to come out 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield. He's going to pass here over the middle. And Ty Bird with a 17-yard reception brings up 1st and 10 for Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic is going to come out 2 to the right, 1 to the left, and 1 in the backfield. Man in motion. Hands the ball off up the middle. And Trash Panda gets 3-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 7. Warren Rojo for the catch for 11 yards. Brings up 1st and 10 for Florida Atlantic. They're going to come out 2 to the right, 1 to the left, and 1 in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Brings a man in motion. He's going to hand the ball off, and Thrash Panda is going to get 4-yard gain, bringing up 2nd and 6. 2 left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield, shotgun formation. He's going to hand the ball off again, and Thrash Panda is going to get a 5-yard gain, bringing up 3rd and inches. Two to the right, 1 to the left, 1 man in the backfield. Almost draws the man off sides. Throws it off his back foot, incomplete. Brings up 4th and inches, and they're gonna go for it here. I thought they was gonna go for the field goal, but they're coming out 2 to the left, 1 to the right. 1 man in the backfield. Man in motion. And he gets the 1st down and more. Thrash Panda with 11-yard gain brings up 1st and 10 for Florida Atlantic. They're going to come out 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Go ahead.
It looked like they had him in the backfield there, but he just broke free.
Yeah, Dexter keeps it for an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2. They're going to come out 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Man in motion. And he's going to run it up the middle. Thrash Panda with a 2-yard gain for a touchdown for Florida Atlantic. The extra point's up, and it's good. Florida Atlantic goes up 7 and Rutgers 0.
Can Rutgers respond to this?
Sarmiento with a 27-yard or 37-yard return, breaking a couple of tackles while he was at it. And the Rutgers are going to come out one to the left, one to the right, a man in the backfield, and they're going to hand it off. And Florida Atlantic was all over that and dropped Zigma for a 1 yard loss. Or was it cross? Cross for a 1 yard loss. My bad. Three to the left, one man in the backfield, shotgun formation. They're going to pass here. The pass was incomplete, brings up 3rd and 11. Two to the right, shotgun formation, one in the backfield. He's going to throw it out to tight end to the left, and that's a 3 yard gain, bringing up 4th and 7. And the Rutgers are going to punt back to Florida Atlantic.
Yeah, big stop for Florida Atlantic here.
There we go. 15-yard return. Florida Atlantic is going to come out and start on their 42-yard line. Brings out 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun for that man in the backfield. The man back motion. And he's going to get dropped for no gains. He's up 2nd and 10. Two to the left, 1 to the right. Man in the backfield. Brings a man in motion. That was a read option play, and Dexter gets dropped for a 2 yard loss. Brings up 3rd and 12.
They just read that book.
Two to the left, 3 to the right. Empty backfield. Throws it downfield, and it is deflected by Sarmiento. So it brings up 4th and 12. And Florida Atlantic punts back to the Rutgers. 1:10 left remaining in the first quarter. Rutgers going to come out and start on the 27-yard line. They come out 2 to the right, man in the backfield, shotgun formation. He's going to do a read option. The quarterback takes it for a 1 yard gain. 2nd and 9. The Rutgers are going to come out 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball off up the middle. Cross gets a 4 yard rush, brings up 3rd and 5. Two to the left, to the right, man in the backfield. He's going to throw it out to the left. He's going to get the first down with a 7 yard reception for Christopher Baker, and it brings up 1st and 10 for the Rutgers. Trips to the right, man in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball off. He runs into his own man and then gets dropped for a 1 yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 11 for the Rutgers. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Florida Atlantic is up 7, Rutgers 0.
Yeah, not much offense going on here for the first quarter.
Yeah, both offenses are struggling to move the ball here. For Rutgers are going to come out two to the left, one man in the backfield, man in motion. He just passes it and just throws it straight into the defender and deflection. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11. They're going to come out, trips to the right, and back in the backfield. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw it. 4th and 11 coming up for the Rutgers. And they're going to punt it back to Florida Atlantic. Big hit by the Rutgers, but Rowe gets like 21-yard gain, I believe it was. They're going to come out two to the right, one to the left. A man in the backfield, man in motion. He's going to fake the handoff and then throw it over the middle. Prime time with a 19-yard reception brings up 1st and 10 for Florida Atlantic. They come out two to the right, one to the left. A man in the backfield, man in motion. He's going to hand it off this time. He breaks a tackle and gets brought down by the second man for a 5-yard gain. Second and 5. Two to the left, one to the right. Man in the backfield. He's going to throw it to I believe that was a fullback for an 8-yard reception. 1st and 10 for Florida Atlantic. They're going to come out two to the right, one to the left, a man in the backfield. He's got a man in motion. He's going to hand the ball off up the middle. And Thrash Panda is going to get a 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 6 for Florida Atlantic. Two to the left, one to the right. Man in the backfield. Brings the man in motion. Fakes the handoff to the receiver. Hands it to the back. And Thrash Panda for a no-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6. Empty backfield. He's going to bring it down and try to run it, but gets stopped for a negative 4-yard sack. Con Alay with his first sack of the night.
Like he tripped on his own line.
Yeah, it looks like he tripped on his own lineman there. But, I mean, it's still a sack, so they're going to try the field goal. The kick is up, and it's good. Florida Atlantic 10, Rutgers 0, with 6:59 remaining in the half. Rutgers is going to bring it out to about the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. They're going to come out two to the left, one to the right. A man in the backfield. Throws a wide receiver screen, and he gets a 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Rutgers.
That was a dangerous pass. The DB would have jumped it. That could have been big.
Very dangerous pass. Those screens are always dangerous. Breaks a tackle, gets a 4-yard gain. Brings up 35 for the Rutgers. Juju Tidwell. Excuse me. They're going to come out with 4 to the left, 1 to the right, an empty backfield. He's going to pass it over the middle. Gets a 10-yard reception by Cross. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Rutgers. 3 to the left, 1 in the backfield. Hands the ball off to Cross. He breaks the tackle. The second man gets him. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Four down, four down. Let's go, let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, set.
He's going to do a read option, and the quarterback keeps it. Big hit. But he gains a 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Man left. Four down. Let's go, let's go. Here we got Mike.
2 to the right, 1 to the left, and a man in the back. He's going to pass it over the middle. And Christopher Baker with a 19-yard reception brings up 1st and 10 for the Rutgers. Very tight window that he had to fit that in.
Here we got tight left. Four down. Let's go.
The Rutgers are going to come out 2 to the left, 2 men in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball off to Cross for a 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. Lee Wing, 6 tackles and 2 for loss. He's having a good game.
Yeah.
They're going to come out 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 2 in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball off again to Cross for a 4 yard gain this time. Brings it 3rd and 5. 3 for 6 on 3rd downs. He got a man open. He just overthrew him. Brings up 4th and 5. And they're going to go for the field goal.
Yeah. That man was wide open in the end zone. That could have been for 6. Instead, he got to go for 3.
That very easily could have been 6. Florida Atlantic's going to come out and
Three down.
2 to the left, 1 to the right, a man in the backfield. He's going to do a read option for a 3 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 7. Breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles. Scratch Panda for a 1 yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Oh yeah. And here we go again. Check Mike, 99.
Dexter with a quarterback keeper brings up 4th and 1. They're going to punt back to the Rutgers. The Rutgers are going to come out on the 36.5 yard line. They bring out 3 to the left, 2 to the right, empty backfield. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation, a man in the backfield. Almost draws a man off sides. Going to hand the ball off up the middle. Cross is going to get a 2 yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 8 for the Rutgers. 2:58 remaining in the half. Hands the ball off to Cross, and he's stopped for a 1 yard loss. Brings up 4th and 9. and they're going to have to punt back to Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic's going to return a punt. It's going to come out and start about the 37-yard line. Gets to the right, man in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball off. Thrash Panda is going to get a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Two to the right, one to the left. A man in the backfield. Man in motion. Back into the backfield. It's going to be a speed option play, where it was a triple option play. 2-yard gain, 3rd and 6 for Florida Atlantic. Takes the handoff. He had a man wide open. Primetime, 14-yard reception. Brings up 1st and 10 for Florida Atlantic. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. A man in the backfield. He's going to bring it down, pull it down, and run. And Dexter is going to get a 7-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 3 for Florida Atlantic. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Screenplay. Breaks a tackle. And then it's pushed out of bounds. No yard gain. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 3. 2 to the left. Shotgun formation. Man in the backfield. Brings a man in motion. Going to pass it. Just overthrows his man that he had wide open. Brings up 4th and 3. And they're going to go for it here. 2 to the left. 1 to the right. Man in the backfield. He's going to throw it out to the right this time. He's going to break a tackle, but did not get the yardage needed for a 1st down. And the Rutgers will take over on the 36-yard line. They're going to hand the ball off to Cross. 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. The Rutgers call their first timeout. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. The man in the backfield, he hands the ball off again. 1-yard gain for Cross. Brings up 3rd and 5. And then they were going to come out 4 to the left, 1 to the right. Empty backfield. He's going to throw it. Picks up a 3-yard gain. Brings up 4th and 2nd. And FAU spends their first timeout. Florida Atlantic's going to come out and start on about the 38-yard line, I believe it is. Man, 33-yard line. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, a man in the backfield. And they're going to throw a screen pass. He breaks off 1 tackle, gets a 1-yard gain, brings up 2nd and 9, and FAU spends their 2nd timeout. Just pulls it down and runs, and looks like he tripped over his own man, but they're going to credit Abrams with the sack. Brings up 3rd and 12 for Florida Atlantic. Two to the right, 1 to the left. Man in the backfield. Romero with a deflection. Brings up 4th and 12, and Florida Atlantic is going to punt back to the Rutgers with 28 seconds remaining in the half. Rutgers are going to come out starting on the 32-yard line. They're going to bring out 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Man in the backfield. He's going to throw a quick pass. He just throws it out of bounds. Brings up 2nd and 10 with 19 seconds remaining in the first half. They're going to go a screenplay here, and Florida Atlantic is going to stop that for a 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 9, and 14 seconds remaining in the half. Florida Atlantic calls the last time out. Bring it 4th and 1, and the Rutgers are punting back to Florida Atlantic with 10 seconds left. 4 seconds remaining in the half. Florida Atlantic's going to come out, and looks like they're going to go Hail Mary. They are, but he's sacked for an 8-yard loss, and that'll be the end of the first half. Florida Atlantic is up 10, Rutgers 3.
What offense going on in this game so far?
As you see some of the first half highlights here. This second half, Luca, what do you want to see out of both teams from the second half?
More getting the ball down the field, like have like field goal range stuff, more touchdowns.
As you see here, the Rutgers have only been held to 116 yards. Only 7 minutes and 54 seconds of the time of possession, whereas Florida Atlantic is 109 yards passing, 48 yards rushing, and 10 minutes and 6 seconds of time of possession. Florida Atlantic is controlling the clock, and they're going to kick off to the Rutgers at the second half. The Rutgers are going to come out and start on about the 28-29 yard line. They're going to come out 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 2 in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball off with a 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Rutgers. Two to the left, 1 in the backfield. Shotgun formation. He's going to get the ball off and just throw it away. The pressure was coming in on him. Rutgers are going to come out 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Man in the backfield. Going to throw a screen pass. He breaks out of a sack and then gets the ball off and cross with a no-yard gain. Brings it 4th and 8. Florida Atlantic's going to start a really good field position at around the 44, 45, I believe. Actually, the 38. They're going to come out 2 left, to the right. He fakes the handoff, throws it over the middle. 14-yard gain by Ty Bird. Brings up 1st and 10 for Florida Atlantic. Dexter's 12 of 18 for the night. They're going to come out 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Man in motion. He's going to hand the ball off. Prime time drop for a 3-yard loss. Brings up second and 13.
They've got tight left, tight left. Three down, three down. Check Mike, 99, Mike, 99.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. Man in the backfield. They're going to do a read option. Dexter takes it up the middle for a 14-yard gain. Brings up 1st and 10 for Florida Atlantic. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Man in motion. Back in the backfield. And ball up the middle to Thrash Panda for a 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 5. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Man in the backfield. Hands the ball off. He breaks off the 2 tackles, and the 3rd man gets him, all for a no-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 5. 3 for 10 on 3rd down tonight. Fakes the handoff, throws it over the middle, has a man wide open. Prime time for a 23-yard reception and 1st and goal for the Florida Atlantic Owls. They're going to come out 2 to the right, 2 to the left, a man in the backfield, shotgun formation. He's got a man in motion back into the backfield. It's an option play, and he gets dropped for a 2-yard loss. They're going to come out 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Hands the ball off up the middle, and Thrash Panda gets 5 yards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Check, tight right, tight right, tight right. Solo out there, check the outs out there.
2 to the right, 1 to the left, man in the backfield. You got a man in motion. He's going to tuck it and run, gets dropped for 6-yard loss, brings up 4th and goal. Snyder with his 2nd sack of the game. They're going to kick a field goal here. The field goal's up, and it's good. Your new score is Florida Atlantic 13, Rutgers 3, with 5:40 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Rutgers crossed with a good return, 31 yards. Rutgers are going to come out, start on the 32-yard line. They're going to come out 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball off, breaks a tackle, 1-yard rush, and brings up 2nd and 9. Four to the left, 1 to the right, empty backfield, shotgun formation. He tucks it and runs. Picks up 6 yards, brings up 3rd and 9. Or 33. Why not say 3rd and 9? Whew. That's a long 3. Read option. And Orndorff gets dropped for a 2-yard loss, brings up 4th and 5. And they're going to punt it back to Florida Atlantic. Rojo is going to get an 18-yard return. Going to start in great field position on the 41-yard line. They're going to come out 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Hands the ball off up the middle. Runs for a 12-yard gain. First and 10. Three to the left, 1 to the right. Man in the backfield. He's going to tuck it and run. Gets out of there, but is dropped for a 1-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 11. They're going to come out 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation, a man in the backfield. Throws it. Brings up 3rd and inches. Toss play to the right. And he's going to get the first down and a little more. Two to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation. One back in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball off. Up the middle. Thrash Panda for a 14-yard gain. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Owls. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. He's going to read option. He's going to keep it. Breaks 1 tackle. Gets the first down. 12-yard gain. 1st and goal for the Owls. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation, man in the backfield. He hands the ball off. He gets dropped for a 2-yard loss. He's going to do a read option, breaks 1 tackle, gains 1 yard, brings up 3rd and goal for the Owls. They're going to come out 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation and a man in the back in the backfield. They're going to throw it, bring an 8-yard gain by Ronnie Shanahan Jr. It's going to bring up 4th and goal, and they're going to kick a field goal. Me personally, I would have went for it.
Me too.
The kick is up, and it is good. Your new score is Florida Atlantic Owls 16, Rutgers 3. The Rutgers are going to come out and start about 27, 28-yard line. They're going to come out, trips to the left, 1 to the right, man in the backfield. And Florida Atlantic brings the pressure, but it was a read option play, and he's get the first down and more. 27-yard gain by Orndorff. That was a great run by Orndorff to pull a great, awareness to pull that ball out, seeing that pressure coming. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. He's going to hand the ball off this time. And Cross is going to gain 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. They're going to come out, trips to the left, 1 to the right. Read option again. Orndorff gets 3 for the first down. Prince Rebels with 7 tackles. Read option play again, and Orndorff is dropped for a 2-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 12. Thanos Wells with a tackle for loss.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Trips to the left, one to the right. Man in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball off, and Cross is going to get dropped for a 2-yard loss. Brings up 3rd and 15. Man in motion. He's got a man wide open, and he's going to get it down to the 1-yard line. 38-yard reception by Casey Jackson. 1st and goal for the Rutgers. Blaze Thunderstrike with his 6th tackle. The Rutgers are going to come out 2 to the right, 1 to the left, a man in the backfield. It's going to be a read option play, and the quarterback's going to take it for a 2-yard touchdown. The kick is up, and it is good. Your new score is Florida Atlantic 16, Rutgers 10. Rojo with a 22-yard game or return. Florida Atlantic's going to come out and start on the 24-yard line. They're going to come out 2 to the right, 1 to the left, man, back in the backfield. He's going to do a read option. He's going to run over one guy. 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 6.
Man left. 3 down. Check Mike 99.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. He's going to fake the handoff. He throws it, just throws it incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 6. Two to the left, 2 to the right. Man in the backfield. Throws it, and it's picked off. This could be a house call. And it is. Pick 6 by Josh Brooks, strong safety. And that ties the ball game up.
Looks like he read the route right there.
Yeah, that strong safety read that route very well. Pending the extra point, Rutgers could go up for their first lead of the game. And then the kick is up and it's good. Your new score is Rutgers 17, Owls 16. $27-yard return. They're going to bring it out to about the 27-yard line. The Owls are going to come out 2 to the left, 1 to the right. He's got a man in motion. He fakes the hand, or it's a read option play, actually. 4-yard rush. Brings up 2nd and 6. That is the end of the 3rd quarter. Rutgers up 17. Owls 16.
Boys in the chat, guys. Boys.
You heard my man put your fours up in the chat. Florida Atlantic comes out 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Fakes the handoff. He throws it to the right. Ty Bird with a 5-yard reception brings up 3rd and 1. Dexter 16 for 24. Sarmiento has 8 tackles, and they're 5 for 15 on 3rd downs. He's going to do a read option. Dexter's going to get the first down and more. 15-yard gain. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Owls. Carter with his 6 tackles.
Looks like they weren't rattled from that interception.
Yeah, they're moving the ball downfield. Florida Atlantic they're going to throw a wide receiver screen. He breaks off 2 tackles. 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 8. They're going to come out 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Tried to get it to the slant route, but it's incomplete. 3rd and 8. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield. Rutgers brought pressure, and he did not 7-yard gain, but he did not get enough for the first down. But they're going to go for it here on 4th and 1. Let's see if Florida Atlantic can get this first down. Man, back in motion. He run up the middle, and he gets the first down. Thrash Panda with a 4-yard gain brings up 1st and 10 for Florida Atlantic. Shotgun formation, 2 on the left, 2 to the right. He's going to throw it to the left. Ronnie Shanahan Jr. with a 9-yard reception. They are going to review this, it looks like. And he was in. That's good on Sundays right there. Brings up 2nd and 1 for the Owls. Rutgers are going to call a timeout. Or they was charged with timing because they challenged it, I guess. Run up the middle. 8-yard gain by Thrash Panda brings up 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. They're going to come out 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Got the man in motion. Hands it up the middle again. He should have cut out to the left. Instead, he went back to the right. Picks up 6, brings up 2nd and 4. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation, man in the backfield. Man in motion, back into the backfield. And it's a triple option play. The quarterback keeps it for a touchdown. Great play by Dexter. And Florida Atlantic is going to go for 2-point conversion here. They're going to come out shotgun formation, 2 left, 1 to the right, man in the backfield. And he's going to keep it, and he gets the 2-point conversion. Your new score is Florida Atlantic 24, Rutgers 17. As you see here, Rutgers ran 46 plays for 186 yards, and Florida Atlantic 74 plays for over 300 yards. That's a big difference. Read option play, and the quarterback has nowhere to go. He got 1 yard out of it. Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Rutgers. They're going to come out 2 to the right, 2 to the left, shotgun formation, and a man in the backfield. He's going to pass it. Almost picked off. Brings up 3rd and 9. Trips to the right, shotgun formation, man in the backfield. He's going to take the handoff, throws it over the middle. 5-yard reception, but not enough for the first down, and it brings up 4th and 4, and they're going to have to punt back to Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic going to start in good field position, about the 41-yard line. Florida Atlantic has ran 35 more plays than the Rutgers tonight. And they're going to come out, trips to the left, shotgun formation, a man in the backfield. He's going to tuck it and run. He gets the first down and a little more. 13-yard gain. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Owls. They're going to come out, shotgun formation, 2 to the left, 1 man in the backfield. He's going to throw it this time. No, he's going to tuck it and run. Brick gets up 4 yards, brings up 2nd and 6.
Man left, man left. 3 down, 3 down. Check Mike, 99.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. He's going to hand the ball off this time. And Thrash Panda is going to go for 42 yards. Touchdown. Great blocking downfield by the wide receivers and tight ends. Everybody, pretty much. The kick is up, and it is good. The Owls go up 31. Rutgers 17 with 5:32 remaining in the game.
See how this offense responds.
24-yard return by Sarmiento. 1st and 10 for the Rutgers. They're going to come out on the 25-yard line. They're going to come out 4 to the left, 1 to the right, empty backfield. Checks it down, and Cross just carries a guy with him for some extra yardage. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Let's go.
1 to the left, 1 to the right. Man in the backfield. He's going to throw it. And a 5-yard reception by Juju Tidwell. Only his 2nd catch for the night. But it brings up a 1st and 10 for the Rutgers. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. He's going to do a read option. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Revels with his ninth tackle. Wells broke the play up. Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Rutgers. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Man in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Is going to throw a screenplay, and it's going to get stopped for a 3-yard loss. Brings up 4th and 13.
Their defense can make up.
Go ahead.
See if their defense can make a quick stop and maybe give them the ball back.
Yeah, Rutgers need to get the ball back. I mean, they're down 2 scores. The way Florida Atlantic's offense is going this second half, though, it's going to be tough. The Owls are going to come out 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Got a man in motion back into the backfield. It's going to be a triple option play. Going to keep it. Gets the 1st down and more. 15-yard gain. Brings up 1st and 10.
What a run.
Rain with his 10th tackle tonight. It is 10 tackles, 1 for loss, and 1 sack, I believe that said. They're going to come out to man in motion. And he's going to hand the ball off at the middle and Thrash Panda for an 8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 2. We might see a heavy dose of Thrash Panda or Dexter here with the clock winding down. It's a read option play. Dexter keeps it. Gets 3 yards for a 1st down. 3 minutes remaining in the game. And they're going to start burning the clock here. Thrash Panda up the middle, untouched until he got tackled. 28-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Owls. Sarmiento with his 10th tackle. They're going to come out 3 to the left. Two to the left, one to the right. Man in the backfield. And they're going to sit here and run this clock down all the way to about 2 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to run it. Thrash Panda with a 9-yard gain for a touchdown. Two minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the game. The kick is up, and it is good. It brings your new score, Florida Atlantic Owls 38, Rutgers 17. Rutgers come out with a good return. Going to start on about the 32-yard line. 31-yard line. I always get it wrong just a little bit. Two to the left, one to the right. Man in motion. Gets the ball off. Two to the left, two to the right. Shotgun formation. Man in the backfield. He's going to throw it out to the right. Gets a 5-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 5. And I believe they would go hurry up here, but they're not. Two to the left, one to the right. Shotgun formation. Man in the backfield. They're going to throw a screen pass. And it gets blew up in the backfield for a 4-yard loss. Brings up 4th and 9. They're going to punt it back to Florida Atlantic. So I would expect to see just Florida Atlantic nail it a couple of times. As you see some of the highlights here. Florida Atlantic's offense has turned up in the second half, and the Rutgers have not been able to stop them. As you see, Thrash Panda, 26 carries for 183 yards. And they're not going to kneel it here. They're going to run a play back in motion, and Thrash Panda's dropped for a 1-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Like this
They're
might
going to
be the
run
last.
another play. This might be the last play of the game. And they're going to do a read option. Dexter's going to run it for 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 5. And that should be the last play of the game, unless if they snap it here. And they don't. Florida Atlantic wins 38. Rutgers 17. Luca, let us know what you think about the game.
It was a heavy dose of the ground game from Florida Atlantic. And after that interception, which was a pick six, they just turned up.
And you are watching the ECFL on Twitch. This is Anthony Grant and Luca Garcia saying good night.